Welcome back. We're here once again with Seers Supreme. It has been 71 days of in-game playtime since Seers Supreme embarked on a journey that he didn't need to, and nobody asked him to, but he did it anyway. In our last romp around Seers Village, we made good headway on the last two grinds of the account. Number 1, chopping trees to get beaver. Hey, we know beavers don't live in trees, right? We know that, right? And number 2, killing elementals for the magic grind. These things don't even have pockets. Where's all this stuff coming from? So sit back, relax, and why not join me as I try to complete RuneScape one chunk at a time, starting in Seers Village. Hello, welcome, come in, sit down, put your feet up, I'll get you a beverage, whatever you want, it's yours. Today, we're just going to make a ton of progression in these three things. Just progressions, forward marching, to victory, to the chunk rolling, just progression forwards. So enjoy it. It's great. Moving forwards, progression. The first clip in episode 13 is gonna be when it finally. There we go. 103 woodcutting. This is going to be a theme, this video. I'm telling you now. We've only got another 630k more woodcut XP before we hit that beautiful 20 million, and that will actually pop up in the chat so everyone can see it and be like, oh my god, Hannibal's so good at the game, look at him clicking on trees. And then I'll feel really good inside my body. But I'm not I'm going to try and not mention that thing that we need until we actually receive the thing that we need, because I feel like that thing that we need has been mentioned too many times so far. And I'm sure you're all going, oh god, he's going on about it again. Right, it's been a hot minute since we got ourselves a mystery box. And I'm thinking that because we're not getting the drop which must not be named, then I'm hoping it means we get the drop that shall be named, the bloody stale baguette. Are we bloody ready? Let's go! Yes! That's still okay. I'm still happy with that. Also, one thing I should probably confirm in case people start reading the chat, but our Supreme Overlord, Buzz, has confirmed that all of these new chunk tasks that are going on for partial things like partial summer pies, etc., he's confirmed recently that the Supreme rule set does not include partial anything. So Supremes don't have to do that until they get the full, for example, full summer pie. They can make all of it, then they have to go and do it. He's the big boss man, he makes all the rules, but I make my own rules in terms of my variation on the Supreme rule set. And I have made the decision that if I do get a partial something task that I need to do, I will more than likely do it. I'm not going to fully commit to that right now, but I can more than likely say that I will end up doing that, because with Supremes, why not? I mean, I've literally done some stupid grinds in this chunk already, like killing 28,000 men and women just for 40 prayer, and I'm going to be killing like 100 and some thousand elementals for 79 magic. I'm almost at 20 million woodcutting bloody XP trying to get the drop that will not be named. So, what's cooking a load of crap to get a partial summer pie? What even is that at this point? You know what I mean? So yeah, just as an update, because these people are kind of all whinging about it, saying that Supremes are getting off light and Extremes still have to do it, so that's not fair, blah, 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 blah. But I will be probably doing it, so don't come whinging at me. Not paying attention, and was obviously doing 4 other things at the same time, because I was killing elementals, and I looked back, and I had 3 HP. And elementals do a max of 3 damage, so that someone is watching over me. That's all I can say. Holy! I did kill the elemental, which is probably what saved my life, to be honest, because if I hadn't killed the elemental, then I would be looking at Lumbridge, you'd be looking at Lumbridge, you'd be looking at a bloody grey helm here, I'd be getting flamed in the chat, all sorts would have been going on. Gee, come on, Hannibal, keep your head in the game. There's not long before we're finished, come on. Oh, yes! Sorry, I'm eating. I'll try and keep the awful sounds to a minimum. But Rune Javelin, look at that. That's it. We've got everything that we can possibly get from the gem drop table. I knew we'd do it, to be fair, because, you know, I've got to kill 100,000 of these things or so it's not a surprise. But I didn't expect it to happen before we've killed, you know, 20,000 of them. That's pretty good. Nice. So I'm just going to explain this one more time, just for any of you new people in the back. Essentially, with the gem drop table, when you put it into the chunk picker, it comes up with every single monster you have to get the gem drop table drops for. Does that make sense? That didn't make so much sense when I said that out loud. Basically, every single mob has the gem drop table attached to them, so I'd have to get here in this chunk all 4 different elemental, 5 maybe actually. I don't know if the ore variant of the earth elemental counts, but let's just go with 4. You have to get, like, I'd have to get 4 sets of 5 rune javelins, 4 uncut diamonds, 4 uncut sapphires, etc. for, you know, all of the elemental variations. And I don't necessarily agree with that as a stance. And it may be that it's just me, I'm just being dumb, and there's something in the chunk picker in the settings where I was supposed to click something instead of this thing, and I'm just dumb. But I think that because the gem drop table is connected to a whole raft of things, then you only need to get 1 drop from it, and that counts for all of them. But the individual mobs have their own drop table, which obviously you still need to do. So that's my stance on it. That's what I'm doing. So in my side picker, I am clicking, when we just got that rune javelin, I've just ticked that off 4 different times for each of the elementals. So yeah, there's an explanation for you. You're welcome. Thank you for listening. Good night. Bye. Goodbye. Finish maze. Get 118 death runes. That's what we're here for. That's what we like. And also, in my RuneLite plugin settings thingy me booby, I have set the random events notifier thing to only ping that mysterious whatever guy, person, stranger thing, to only ping when it's a maze random. Because, you know, he can turn up and come do the mime show, here's a random spinach roll, you prick. You know, that kind of stuff. But now it only goes ding when it's maze. So every time I see him with the ding, I instantly get extremely excited. Take that as you will. Well, I don't normally do this, but this time I'm going to, because I'm genuinely the mixture of happiness an annoyance is so much in equal measure that I just can't even. This person, Freya joined the clan maybe about an hour ago. Maybe not even that, maybe like 45 minutes ago. And they were talking about how they're a vanilla chunker in Lumbridge and it's just started, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, wait for it, this happens. 9k woodcutting XP, got the beaver, literally the first collection log slot on the account. What kind of sick joke is this? Freya, if you're watching this video, I'm so happy for you. I'm thrilled. I cannot believe that happened to you, and I'm hoping that that is the best thing you've ever done in your life. But also, Freya, screw you. Screw you. I've been waiting so... But, you know, anyway. I mean, maybe we could no, we can't even go back just to see, because I think I logged out and logged back in after they joined, but it literally was just silly. It's just silly. Just very silly. And now they're all just talking about it, and about how Supremes are hating this right now, and you know what? Goddamn right I am. Okay, well, I'm going to finish up some stuff here, and then I'm going to go back to trees, because I've been seeing a lot of double pet drops recently. 2 people got heron on Sunday. 2 people got rock golem on... No, 2 people got heron on Saturday. 2 people got rock golem on Sunday. Someone got beaver on Tuesday, and I tried really hard to get it on Tuesday to try and be the second one, and I wasn't. I was just unlucky. And it's now Thursday, so I'm going to have another crack at it. Finish this up. Go get beaver. I should be not saying that word. I said I wouldn't say that word. Righty ho. This is quite important. This little garden pie here. Because this was actually the last thing on the young implin drop table to get. So we've actually just completed young implins as well, which means it's just one less thing to stress about whenever we go to Puro eventually. And I mean, realistically, things like baby, young, maybe even gourmet implins, that shouldn't really stress me out when we get to that point, because we're probably, you know, most of the way to like some of the higher tier implings regardless. But it's just nice to not have, you know, when we get to Puro, instead of having 1,000 tasks appear, we only get, you know, 950 instead. So that feels good. That feels nice. But we are, let me just give you an exact. We've got 3 drops left for baby implings, a silver bar, soft clay, and some spice. We have 4 drops left from gourmet implins, a cooked karambuan, a grubby key, a rainbow fish, and a swordfish. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more from earth implings. 6 noted coal, a Haralander seed, mithril ore 3 noted, a ruby, a steel bar, super compost, and wild blood seed. And those are the ones I unlocked recently. Well, recently-ish. So it's not a surprise that they've got the most on the table. And they're obviously, I think that is Earth rare spawns when that starts, or does it start the next one up? I don't know, or care really. But yeah, that's pretty good actually, because we've been catching imps for quite a long time, and I've probably caught maybe over 100 of each one now, besides Earth. So it's actually, I don't know whether that would be on rate or not. Maybe I'm a bit spooned. I don't know. It's good though. I have been at these trees for a very long time, as you well know. And I've only just realised that when I chop them, I just disappear. What is going on there? Does it look at that? I should disappear under this bit, not here. What is that? That is a mess. Absolute mess. Also, sub to Hannibal. How dare you not? Thank you. Love you. I'm hoping and I'm praying that we're about to achieve something that is just unspoken. It's unwritten. Never happened before, ever. Which is that we get 20 mil woodcutting XP and the beaver at the same time. Are we ready? Let's go! Okay, I can't do it into it. Come on. Just chop the log, man. What's your problem? You're genuinely taking the piss now. There we go. 20 million woodcutting XP. Oh, God. We are... It's just never ending. It's never ending. We're never leaving this chunk. Help me. No, I'm kidding. We're going to leave this chunk. Now we've got 20 million. I might just go and do 79 magic. Just get it done, out of the way. And then we'll have to come back to this at the end once that's done. Because at least then it's like all the main tasks are finished. And then everyone in the comments, in the clan chat everywhere can, argue amongst themselves about whether I should leave or not with or without beaver. Blah, blah, blah. So let's go do it. Let's just do it. Okay. With this high alchemy, we get 65 magic. That means that we are only 14 levels away. And if my calculations are correct, I think we're now a third of the way to 79, even though it's only 14 levels away. You know how RuneScape leveling works. You've done this before. And if you haven't, that's how it works. So I'm essentially doing bits and bobs. Like, I'm not going to collect all the runes and then do it all in one go. I'm just going to do it incrementally. As soon as I start getting pretty bored of killing elementals with melee, I'll come back and then start doing all this magic stuff. But again, we've talked about June before we can leave. I think that's still pretty sensible. It might be May if things go my way, but we're already end of April now, so kind of running out of time. A new seed. That means that we now only have 2 to go. We've got mahogany, antique. They're the only 2 we have left. So that will go in here. And I believe it's going to go here, maybe? I don't know. I'll figure it out. It'll go somewhere. I forgot that I was a YouTuber for a moment. I don't know why I sang that. I've got a bad voice. But we got some swordfish. That's what I should have recorded when I got them, but I didn't. So we popped those in here. These swordfish that I got were from something else? Mystery box? Something? I don't remember. But I ate them a long time ago when I started the elemental grind because I didn't want to go and buy stews. And then I realised that, well, that's just silly. Just go buy stews, you idiot. So that's another thing ticked off the gourmet impling list. And that leaves us with 3 more things. Rainbow fish, Karambuan, and the 1 in 500 grubby key, which I'm still not sure I can get here without some sort of quest, or I don't know. Honestly don't know. You tell me, because I don't want to Google it. Thank you. I don't know whether I should be counting up or counting down or not counting at all. Like, I guess right now, who really cares? You know what I mean? Who cares? But we are I don't know. I like to think we're one step closer to Beaver. Oop, I said the word. Shit. I like to think we're one step closer to he, she, they, who shall not be named. You know what I mean? I like to think we're closer every time we chop a log, even though a lot of people would tell me that technically I'm not. It's a 50-50, yes or no. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm padding this out because I haven't chopped the last log. This happens every time. Why can't, when I just start recording, chop the log, get it for me, we can move on. Alright, we're just going to sit here. Okay, let's just let this guy do his thing. There we bloody go. Come on, fella. Is it that hard to chop a log? You've been doing it for months. 21 million. What would be fun, actually, thinking about it. I like it when you guys engage, because I like you as a person, but also, you know, algorithm, YouTuber, standard shit. You know what I mean? But comments, put down there what you think, what XP I'm going to be at when I get the thing. Because I'm at 21 million now. Surely we can't go dry that it's like, you know, into hundreds of millions. Surely. But put it down below. Tell me what you think I'm going to be on when I get that pet. Oh, baby. I thought I'd do a little quick break right now, because I just got 50,000 oak logs banked. Just to show that I've almost got 100k maples, and we're running up to 30k ewes as well. So, you know, adding all this up, we should be there or thereabouts. Should be, hopefully. Please. Pretty please. I am working hard, and obviously hardly working. But we've been woodcutting for a long time now, and any second now we are going to get 104 woodcutting. This is long. We're moving up the ranks. I think we're like 290 out of all of the hardcore Ironmen or something now. You know, we're not, you know, Falla Daddy BuzRS level, but you know, we're getting there. I've been sitting here, you know, just wondering, thinking, and I've decided that, you know, I think quite a lot in my head and not much thinking out loud. You know, I'm not like Frey or somebody like that who can just talk for days on end. But I like the idea of just, you know, now that we've got a lot of stuff to do, that's just me stood in a room killing stuff, or stood against these trees chopping for hours and hours on end, that I, you know, just have a chat. You can't really chat back other than the comments, which I, you know, implore you to do. But I don't know, I'll give it a try. You know what I mean? Because I was just thinking, you know, we've got this RuneFest announcement coming out on Tuesday. Hopefully more tickets. I assume it's definitely what it is, because that's what they've been saying on Twitter. But the idea of going to RuneFest, because I absolutely messed up first time around. You know, I had it all saved in my diary. 12 p.m. needed to get on, buy a ticket, and it was like 2 p.m. I think. And I was like, oh, RuneFest tickets, better go buy them. And they were all sold out. And I went through Twitter, and everyone was saying the same thing. You know, they went out a date. They were sold out in like 30 seconds to a minute, which I think is dumb, because I'm pretty sure most of those tickets went to like scalpers who just bought 10 and are now going to sell them to these poor saps for like 3 times or 4 times the price, which I don't agree with, and I think it's stupid. But if they do release some more tickets, and they be sensible this time, you know, limit them to 1 or 2 per person, I think that's probably reasonable. Not like 10 or, you know, infinite. But all I'm wondering is, are any of you beautiful people going? Do you already have tickets? Are you going to get some tickets? And if you are, let me know. Because if I do end up getting one, it would be great to see some of you guys there. Obviously in the confines of RuneFest with people and cameras around, so none of you try and murder me. Because there is one person out there that I'm not fully convinced wouldn't kill me, and that's that bloody Anukes fella. Alright, I'm not convinced yet that he wouldn't, you know, take me into an alleyway or something and stab me up or whatever. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you are, because I'd be interested to see how many people actually got tickets and not just going to scalpers. Right, we are finishing off today's episode with one last thing, and that thing is this: 79 strength. And why is this important? It is important because this 1,798,888 is approximately where we need to land on the magic grind. And at the moment we are, 475. We're almost at 500k, so we need another 3 times that ish, two and a bit times that, which is it's a long time. It is a very long time, but we're going to keep grinding. But today, because we haven't ticked anything off, we are not going to do the customary chunk picker, and we're probably not going to do that for a while, not until we actually tick something off. I mean, hopefully next episode, but we'll see what happens. So what I'm going to leave you with is this. Usually I get you to think about yourself and do something for yourself, be happier, all that good stuff. But this time I'm going to tell you to do something for somebody else. There's people out there that are close to you that probably need something, whether it's a little thing or a big thing, just a little word in the ear, a bit of love, something like that. And I think it's a great trait to have for someone to be able to do that, someone that's kind and passionate. And I think you are capable of that. So go out, go and make someone's day, have a good time, and when you come back here, you'll feel better, and you might even enjoy my videos a little bit more, because you'll feel good in yourself. So the next thing you're going to see is the beautiful members of the channel, and the next time you see me will be in the next 2 weeks, when we hopefully get something really good. Look at these absolute legends. The Soothsayer tier, we've got Scott Reeve, Matt W, Radio Los Santos for the win, Delando, the biggest MHG, Woozle and Esteban Price. And at the Oracles here, we've got Diggy Dog SP and Hunterman. So just so you know, there's another tier that has come out that you can check out on my channel, but don't feel compelled to do so. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.